We are back. 2 weeks seems like a long time that we've not filmed a video for, and it feels like there's a lot to catch up on, a lot to cover. It's only been 2 weeks, there's a lot to talk about, and I'm excited to dive into a few things in this video. We took some time off to not only recover my body, but also to rest the mind. It's important. It's pretty full on all the time doing YouTube, making videos and riding every single day. So we was trying to just give ourselves a bit of time, bit of breathing space, evaluate, take a look at some things, plan some things for next year. Lots has been happening, and we've got a pretty exciting video lined up today because we're going to be upgrading my enduro bike. I got a dream delivery arrive from Fox Suspension, but we're going to touch on that shortly. I think we should start things off by talking about the body, my recovery, how I'm getting on after my crash, which was 7 weeks ago now. It's getting, time's pushing on. It's a 12-week recovery. There's 5 weeks left until I can get back on the bike, and I'm absolutely itching to ride already. My mentality is still exactly the same as it was at the start of this process, and I do realise it is important that even now you don't run before you can walk, because it's so easy to undo all the work and resting that you've done. I'm feeling good. I get the odd pain in that area now. My stomach has still been playing up a little bit where I just had an impact. It's affected like my digestion and things a little bit, which I do still have a few problems with, but generally speaking, I think I dodged a bullet. It was a big crash, and now with some time to reflect on it and see how I've recovered, I think it was a real lucky escape, and I'm just really grateful that I didn't need surgery, and that just by giving my body some time, it's been able to heal sufficiently, and I'm on course to make a full recovery and feel really good in the future, which I'm super excited about. That now brings me on to the next exciting thing, and this is what I've been filling my time doing, the merchandise. So about a month ago now, we launched my first proper drop of merchandise, and it was really exciting. It was a step into the unknown. I wasn't really sure how it would do. I've had this idea of creating a brand for quite a while, and it's almost like the injury come at a perfect time, because it gave me the time to switch my focus from being on the bike to 100% focused on the merch and making sure we do all that correctly, because there's a lot to learn with that sort of thing. I've never done anything like that before, and I think it was really successful. So thank you very much to each and every one of you that made a purchase on one of the Just Send store Send It original classic t-shirts. We are actually planning to do another drop really soon, so keep your eyes peeled for that. And if we get the same support and reception as we did with this drop, then I'm forever grateful, and I will be really stoked, and hopefully you'll be stoked repping your sick merch out on the trails too. Up to speed, let's talk about today, what we're doing. So, as you can see here, I have received, I'm very lucky, I've received probably a dream delivery from Fox Suspension. 3 sets of brand new forks to fit on my bike and upgrade, although a lot of my bikes have Fox anyway. Let's take a quick look, let's have a look at what we've got and see what's in these boxes, because it's always, deliveries of bike parts are exciting, but Fox Suspension is extra exciting. Feels like Christmas has come very, very early. Right, wow, they are unreal. 160mm travel, Fox 36s, tapered steerer, and I don't even know what bike I'm going to put these on yet. We're not going to fit these ones today, but they are something special. They're so nice, they look so good. And I do think that Fox forks transform whatever bike they go on. They just make it look amazing and make it look even sicker than it probably already does. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked with them. Let's dive into the second box. 40s just look unreal, don't they? The only set I've ever had of these, or any downhill fork, is the orange ones, which are on my downhill bike now, and they do look really, really, really special. I think the orange Foxes are like the top ones, and they look amazing, but these don't look bad at all. They're lovely. Nice. We'll put them away until we can use them. And we're going to get the last set out, which is the set that we're going to be fitting to one of my bikes today. Fox 38s. They were new this year, I believe. And I've got a set of these on my e-bike, but these ones are going to go on my Ghost bike. That has Fox 36s already, but they're the, I can't think what they're called now, but they're not the Kashima factory float forks. These are the proper, these are the creme de la creme, they're the top of the chain, and that's why that bike's going to get an upgrade. Here comes the beast. These are the 36 Elites that are on there now. Still Foxes, but the internals are different, and this is like the more basic version of these bad boys, and that's going to look so good. Start off by getting the wheel out, the halos. I'm just cable tying the handlebars out of the way because it's so annoying. When you're trying to work on the front of the bike, they keep swinging around, and quite frankly, there'd be nothing worse than scratching the new forks before you've even ridden it because the handlebars have swung into it. Okay, forks should normally just sort of fall out, but these are really stuck for some reason. I've never had the front of the bike apart though. It is quite dry in there, to be honest, and orange. Despite that bearing being completely orange on the outside, it's actually running really, really smooth. So inside the bearing unit's still good. It just needs a bit of that gunk cleaned or wiped off of it, like that. And then a bit of grease applied. So when the new fork steerer is inserted, it finds its way through with no problems. And then hopefully in another 1.5 years when I take it apart, I don't have to use a hammer. Now time for the scary part. We've got to cut the steerer down on the new fork. So I'm going to measure the old ones, so I know exactly what they've been cut down to. And that is 177 millimeters. That's quite precise, isn't it? Yeah. 177 millimeters. Alternatively, I could run 100 mil of stack, which would be insane. Imagine that many headset spaces. Imagine the weight that it would add to your bike. Hacksaws make the worst noise in the world. Files don't sound too much better either. Time has come. The forks are going into the bicycle. And then that, hopefully way smoother than it was earlier. Whenever I have the forks out, I always just give everything a little wipe over, because you never, I mean, unless you really thoroughly clean your bike, you never take the headset spacer off to clean the inside of it. That's quite, I mean, if that's what you're into, then that's fine. I'm not criticising it. But I'm just saying I personally don't go that into detail. Nipping the stem up because obviously I haven't fitted the star nut yet, and I'm going to do that in a moment. My Allen key's stuck. There we go. That is, I hate doing that job, it's horrible, but this works perfect. So that fits inside, doesn't damage the thread, and then that bit is a perfect base to not only just go in like that, but it just guides it down nice and square the whole way. And it's just one of those weird things that fits perfectly, and it does put it in square, and I'll demonstrate to you right now. So there we go. See the bolt, no interference from the cap, nice and tight. That's a dream. There we go. Gloss forks, gloss bars. Do you know what I have just remembered I've got actually in that drawer? I've got some S2 grips with the petrol collar. Let's get them on there. I'm just going to give the bike a quick clean before we take an overall look at it. It's not dirty, but if I'm being particular, there's a few areas, and this is where the waterless wash is perfect, because it is a quick way to clean your bike without getting it absolutely submerged, and it's just perfect for sprucing it up like what we're about to do right now. Give it a spray, so you can even do it inside because it's quite a clean. Cleaning your bike can be quite a dirty job sometimes if it's really bad. And that's literally all you need to do. It's so quick and convenient. Perfect, shining now, it's like a diamond. It's the moment I've been waiting for, the moment you guys have been waiting for. We're gonna get some shots of this and take a proper look at it with the upgrades. So let's play some music and indulge. This bike looks insane. It was one of my favourite bikes anyway, and with this sick upgrade, it only looks even better. And I'm stoked, I'm excited to get back on it. But for today, yeah, that looks cool. Mission accomplished. So if you've enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up, leave some comments below, and I will see you guys in the very next one.